He's just like, I really don't like that guy.
Secretly though, he made sure to emphasize secretly.
Yeah, he told us secretly I don't like him, and I'm like, but you told us, and he's like, well, yeah, but only we know. We're like, we're gonna tell the stream, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. And into the match, Falco Peach. You know, what can I really say about that thing, right?
Other than I think that this might be, it's kind of a good matchup for Peach sometimes, most of the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
But it really depends on how much space that Falco's allowed to give her or stuff her with.
It's all about the punish game, all about where you can catch Falco in neutral. And, you know, different Falcos have different strokes for this matchup. Some just shoot every single laser possible. They just approach Peach as much as humanly possible. Or they're just, you know, walling with full hops and, you know, back airs and that kind of thing and waiting.
And that was kind of weird, too, because we're seeing Westballz wait. We saw him wait right there, kind of like on the punish, and that's the first laser of the match.
It really was, wasn't it? It could have been. I actually now expect to see no lasers from Westballz. And how much hit stun? How much hit stun does that move get? And you know, and this is the thing about Dreamland, right? Peach lives forever, that's fine. Maybe she can kill you, but in neutral, she's going to have a really hard time catching you.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alan. Okay.
I love it when Peach uses like the up air because it's like a combo extender for me at this point.
It just looks cool.
Yeah, it also looks great.
It's just a cool looking move. Shout out to all the cool Peaches out there. There are a lot now.
Yeah. Armada, thank you. Thank you for doing your due diligence in breeding these marvelous Peaches.
Oh yeah. Nice edge guard there. Still pretty even game. Wes, I believe, will play Spark if he wins this.
Okay.
Which is interesting, right? Because he did lose to him at Shine at a similar spot in the bracket.
And I'd actually, if Alan wins this, I'd actually kind of want to see him play Spark as well because I think I think historically the matchup has gone to Alan's favor, but because he moved out of NorCal, went to Santa Barbara, all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, Spark has leveled up.
And I mean, Spark's the grind lord, yeah.
Yeah.
The grind lord. We're not going to talk about the charity tournament. Spark tried his best. Spark was just ready to play some melee. He didn't understand why other people didn't want to play melee with him. Poor Spark. Poor Spark. Right, still very even game, actually. Here we see some good lasers. He's trying to hunt down with the dare. Not enough yet. Whoa.
Yeah, this is a Westballz that I rarely see.
Right.
Where he's just kind of like, he's floating around the floaty character.
Yeah, this is the control type Falco. A little bit. Not necessarily just by lasers, because Peach can float very well around them.
Yeah.
To laser Peach, you kind of have to catch her jumping. You have to catch her at a specific height. It's harder than usual. Now the pressure's coming out.
And that's probably why we saw earlier that he hadn't opted to use a laser for so long.
Right, because he's just saying, I'll move around you.
Yeah.
I've got this thing called up tilt. I've got this thing called back air.
I got this thing called turnip, knocking you off the stage for a mere half second.
Nice power shield by Alan. Alan tries to get the tech chase. It just doesn't come. Yeah, all right. Those rolls have just been, sitting ducks for Westballz right there. And just patience, right? Wow.
Wow, pick up.
Just a situation where you can reversal West in the corner. That's very, very valuable for a floating. And there was a little bit of a... Like when the Sheiks would talk about playing West, for example, they would just say, you just give West enough space and he'll hang himself.
Yeah.
And I think his style these days is a lot different.
No, his style has definitely evolved since like of the Westballz of old. I remember that we all used to say like, okay, Westballz, not a button masher, but a button presser. He's gonna be like pressing these buttons really fast. He's gonna be always moving. But we're seeing I guess a wizened West.
Right. We're seeing a guy who is very willing to play neutral very methodically against floaties. And not just with his Fox.
And not just platform camp.
Right, and not just platform camp, but, like on Battlefield or something like that. That was still really funny when we saw it against Armada.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
At the end of the day, Peach does have turnips, so I mean, what's really going to happen there? Jeez, Alan just pushes his way out. But that situation, it's actually so hard for Peach to cover. When Falco just jumps as high as humanly possible.
Oh, how's he going to land?
Wow, the Rising Bear actually beat that. Rare for Peach Pressure to go challenge like that.
Oh, the laser coming out in force now.
Yep. Now it's time for laser F tilt, right?
Yeah.
Back air right in the face. Right to 200. That's what you want to see if you're a Westballz fan.
I think any sort of great West play is good for a Westballz fan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so 2017, I feel like West still plays well. I just think everyone got way better against Westballz, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like once the field has improved in its overall tech skill or dealing with tech skill,
it was the Foxes that started to beat him.
Yeah.
I think that really just changed it, because normally you could just count on him to wipe every Fox off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And now Lucky's starting to bring it back. Drug Fox, Crush, all these guys that normally you're like, okay, West has a spacey bracket. It's time to go.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, it's a testament to how good everybody's gotten. Okay. Alan does not manage to get the edge guard there.
And we've been talking a lot about Westballz, but to give Alan some credit here, he's finding these openings. Like, you'll see him get a dash attack, you'll see him pop up Westballz, but the only problem is that he's not finishing his food.
I think the most difficult patience is the patience where you're probably going to lose, if that makes sense.
Explain, please.
Okay, so like if you know that all you have to do to beat someone is just be attritive for 6 minutes or something like that,
yeah,
I feel like it's a little bit easier than if you're put in this situation where you have to play patient if you're Peach, pretty much, or run into the walls over and over again, but you also know you're at this pace are probably still going to lose.
Yeah.
And it's really tempting to start running straight at him. Jeez.
Off the top for Alan.
It's looking good right now.
Also, kudos to Alan for like avoiding the lasers. You said it was easier for Peach because of the flow, because of the jumps, but he's actually making it happen.
Meaty down smash on shield. West is going to want to stay away from him for a little bit. Okay. No jump. I'm going to be surprised if Alan doesn't pick this up.
Got eyes in play.
There we go. Cleanly done. See, it's just patience.
Yeah, solid. He's not going to approach him like straight on, too. He's not going to stick to the floor. He'll use the platforms to his advantage.
And we've got Laser Shine grab coming out. Good. He doesn't go for the immediate back air, which is often super punishable after you get pushed. Solid laser. Now he's staying away.
And just right out of that space where you could roll onto the stage or even just wave land on. Yeah, this is this is the type of Westballz where I'm like, wow.
This is zone balls.
Yeah, this is zone balls.
Yeah. West is going to have a good day.
You know what? If
oh no.
If he keeps playing like this,
yeah,
except for that last little moment,
right?
Yeah.
You have to think that if you're someone who thinks that he just gets impatient versus floaties, today is his day.
Yeah.
After this, I believe, yeah, I mean, so we'd have the winner of Sparks match, which would be something, and then after that, he actually has a really tough draw. He has H-Box.
Oh, does he?
Not the first round, but the second round.
Okay.
Ooh, the blunder comes out, and all of a sudden, Alan is.
Oh no.
Ooh, just not fast enough to cover that side B, and West takes down his not-so-friendly friend. I don't know what that was about.
Secretly not so friendly.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Baffling as always.
That's just how Westballz is.
But West advances.
And one last thing I wanted to comment about Alan's play that I liked